I am back with another video. Oh my goodness, I got my hair done. As you can see, my hair. The past couple of days have been very busy for me, I'm not gonna lie. And if I look a bit tired right now, it's because I am. I am actually in Louisiana now. So, moving is tomorrow, and I'm very excited. But y'all, today was stressful as fuck. Like, just stressful as fuck. And I feel like at first I was gonna caption, and maybe I will. I was gonna caption this video like having a family centered around negativity apps is absolutely draining, because it is. Like, y'all, last night, still in Atlanta, it was my last night. I stayed out late, right? The drive from Atlanta to Louisiana is 8 hours and some change. And my mom was like, you need to be home at a reasonable time. Like, you should get enough sleep, right? And I understand that. But I also know that I know myself. Like, as long as I get a good 5-6 hours of sleep, I will be good to drive 8 hours. And that's how I am, right? Like, that's just how it is. So my mom texted me at like 12 a.m. She was like, you need to come home now. And I was like, and if any of y'all are thinking like, well, why didn't you just go home? Like, it's just like, y'all, like, my mom has a reputation of trying to control what I do when she knows that she has anything but control in like the future. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I'm moving out, and I'm 8 hours away from her, and she knows that she's not gonna have the hold on me that she has when I'm living with her. Like, the hold on me with my car or my finances or school, like, it's not gonna be there anymore. And like, I'm just trying to enjoy myself, like, I'm just trying to enjoy myself. And I really did enjoy myself, because I was just out with my friends. And oh my gosh, guys, I downloaded Instagram and TikTok again. So let me just promote it real quick. Y'all, this is my Instagram, Audrey N. Samen, Samen, on Instagram. And then this is my TikTok, Odd Squad, AUD Squad, basically. Y'all should go follow. I kind of just post like BS, but like on my TikTok, I do get real at times, like, but recently it's really just been like funny videos and this and that, because that's the vibe of my life right now. Like, everything is fun. Everything's supposed to be fun until I tell y'all what the hell happened today with my family. So I got home at 2 a.m. and my mom's like, you have lost your fucking mind, Audrey. This is the second night that you stayed out till 2 a.m. after I've told you to come home, and it's just absolutely crazy. And I literally looked at her and I was like, okay. And I walked off, because, babe, what do you think? Do you think I'm going to have a curfew set for myself when I go to Louisiana State University? Like, literally, what are we talking about? Literally, what are we talking about? Like, a part of me feels like I should not be sharing what college I go to, but I've said it about, like, I'm going to post about it. If you follow my Instagram or my TikTok, I'm going to post about it. I really don't care. But I woke up, or no, so I got home, and then after she got mad at me and this and that, I go downstairs, and she washed my sheets and did not put my sheets back on my bed. Y'all, I didn't even get to sleep on my bed for the last night. I had to sleep on the couch because I was just not feeling like putting my sheets on my bed. That shit irked my soul. Like, I was literally like, I went downstairs and I was like, oh, are you serious? Are you serious? You did. Like, come on, So then I wake up around 7:30 a.m. And then here goes my mom. I walk past her, no good morning, no hey, no hello. And the reason why I didn't say good morning, hey, or hello is because body language. I've had to grow up with reading and my parents' body language and having to like walk on eggshells around them, so I know when no is no. And when like I just should just leave it alone. And this morning was one of those situations. So I start packing the car She did not help me at all. It took me a good 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and 10 or 15 to pack both cars. And she did not help me at all. She did not help me at all. Y'all, that pissed me off to the max. She did not help me at all. Like, and usually when we go on vacation, I'll help her pack the car with all of our suitcases and things like that. But she didn't help me at all. She just sat down and ate breakfast. And I get it. Like, I can't get too mad about that because, like, you're sitting down and eating breakfast. But, like, y'all, based on, like, vacation stuff and us going on vacations, like, this is me moving away. And you can't help me pack the cars? Are you serious? Like, okay. But, yeah, just a mess. Like, literally just a mess. And this was the start. Like, it's like the things that I want to enjoy with my family, I cannot because my family makes everything so negative. Like, even when you get a compliment, that shit is backsided. Like, wait, is that the word? Yo, I'm sorry. I drove 8 hours and I am running on 5 hours of sleep, and it is now 7 p.m., I guess, or 8 p.m. But, so we go pick up my aunt, right? And the thing about this is, like, I was driving with my little sister and I didn't have enough space to like pick up anybody. So I could have just started driving, right? But no. My mom was like, "No, come pick up your aunt." And I also wanted to say goodbye to my grandmother. So I said goodbye So we got there. And not gonna lie, we should all know that, like, trauma is like generational, and like, or like and even characteristic traits are generational. My grandmother is such an anxious person, and she knows it too. She said that she took this test at work that told her that she has like an anxious, negative mindset, and it's because of her childhood. But she's like passed it on to her children, and it's just like seeing it manifest in my aunt and my mom is just like, wow. Like, wow. But the thing is, like, my oma is so nice. Like, it just, like, like, parents are different than grandparents. Like, you could be a parent and then become a grandparent, and you treat your grandchildren completely different from how you treated your children. So I completely understand. But my grandmother came up to me and she was like, "Audrey, you got 5 hours of sleep. Auntie Carla, your mom, and I are just thinking that you shouldn't drive this 8 hours. Like, what if you fall asleep on the road and this and that? Like, Audrey, I just don't want anything bad to happen." And here we go. It is 10:30 in the morning and y'all are already stressing me out. Mind you, I'm in tune with my body. I'm very in tune with my body, y'all. And if I feel like I need to pull over or need to switch drivers so that somebody else could drive, I would tell them. And I would say, like, I need someone else to drive. But mind you, my little sister and I went to 7 Brew and I got this bomb-ass coffee. And it was good. Like, I was fine. No, I like this. Like, I was fine. No, actually, I was more than fine. I was doing great, y'all. And then when we stopped at Buc-ee's the first time, I got a Alani, I think that's what it's called. And I don't usually drink energy drinks. And that really woke me up, for real. But my grandma just, like, and then her knowing that, like, my mom, like, they have a group chat, and by they, I mean my mom, my 2 aunts, and my oma, my grandmother. Like, they have a group chat where they just talk about everything, and it's like, Mom, like, you can't just keep shit to yourself. Like, a problem between us has to be a problem between everyone, and it's so fucking annoying, like, literally so annoying. Sorry if I keep looking up. I noticed in my last videos that when there's a mirror in front of me, like, I look at myself, But we leave picking up my aunt, and my mom's like, "We're gonna go to Starbucks," and sends me the Starbucks address. I'm like, we already went to 7 Brew. Like, my little sister and I already went to 7 Brew. Just send me the thing of the hotel, the address of the hotel. And she's like, oh my gosh. It's like when my mom and her sisters or my aunt are paired together, they piggyback off of each other's bullshit. Like, yeah. So basically, here's the main problem. Here's what really happened. Throughout the whole ride, I would get a call where they're like, "What are you doing? Are you okay? You need to drive slower, or you there's too many cars." Like, you see what I mean? She's like calling me now. Never mind, y'all. She was just asking me what I gotta stop doing that. Because my aunt, the thing about this aunt is that you'll tell her something and she actually improves. My mom, you'll tell her something and she just does not give a fuck. But yeah, throughout the whole trip, like, I was like, I got a call where they were like, my mom never fucking does this. She calls me, she's like, "Hey, Audrey, I need you to drive slower because there's too many cars around now." I'm like, "Ma, we've already been driving for 4 fucking hours and I've been driving for 2 years. You don't think I know how to drive around other fucking drivers? Are we fucking serious?" And the thing is, y'all are some of y'all may be like, your mom is caring and this and that, but y'all, my mom cares as retaliation. Mind you, she still didn't apologize she doesn't have to apologize for anything. Didn't mention last night, and this is her thing. She does not like to talk about our arguments, and I've grown up with acting like nothing has happened when clearly something has happened, and it's hard for me to talk about my feelings now. And like, just not overlook, and she's not talking about the fact that she didn't help me pack. No. So, y'all, I hope that gives y'all like a peace of mind of like, my mom, like, she cares, but majority of the time it's caring in like top tier situations or in retaliation of something. Or she's trying to like gain my apology or like my acceptance of her apology or some shit like that. But she doesn't apologize. What she does is like do actions and shit like that. My mom sucks at apologizing. Like, it actually, oh my gosh. But y'all, after I stopped at Buc-ee's a second time, and the second that I literally got off that exit, my aunt called me. She's like, "Are you stopping at Buc-ee's again? You're stopping at Buc-ee's again? You're stopping at Buc-ee's again?" And I'm like, oh my gosh. Y'all have my location. Like, they genuinely had to have been sitting there and were just watching my location like, she's 2 minutes away from us. She's 3 minutes away from us. Like, that's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's like helicopter. It's like helicoptering. Like, get off my butt, y'all. Get off my butt. Then after after Buc-ee's, right? My Google Maps redirected me in a different way from them. Y'all, they blew my phone up. Let me stop lying. They called me 3 times. But to me, 3 times in like 15 minutes, and I'm like, yo, that is blowing up to me. That shit pissed me off, y'all. Excuse my language, but first my aunt calls me. First I see my little sister start texting, and it's like I can tell the difference between my little sister texting her friends and my little sister texting family, and I'm like, what's up now? Then I get this call from my aunt, and she's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Driving." And she's like, "Where?" And I'm like, "On the highway." She's like, "What highway? Or what interstate?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then she's like, "Okay," and then hangs up. And my mom calls me. She's like, and this is what I mean by negativity, y'all. Like, they take mind you, we're ending up in the same place. Baby, we're going to the same hotel. Like, like, what's going on? So my mom calls me and she's like, "Do you know that you are going through New Orleans and not straight to Baton Rouge, Audrey? Like, did you know that, Audrey? You're going the wrong way and you're adding time and all of us are tired." And I'm like, I'm the one driving. And this is still going to piss me off. I'm driving my car. And my little sister is fine. If she had a problem, she would say something. Like, y'all are tired. You and my aunt are tired, not me. I'm okay. I'm okay. And then I told my mom, I'm like, y'all are stressing me out. And then she's like, okay, bye. And I'm like, I need y'all to leave me alone. And she's like, okay, bye. And then I said something else and she was like, okay, bye. And it was just a huge invalidation of my feelings because my mom does, like, she only acknowledges me and my feelings or my mental health when I either say, like, I'm gonna hurt myself, which I would never do. But there was this one time I had to tell her, like, if I were gone, you feel very, very bad about your actions, you know? But y'all, I'm not. Look at me. Like, hello? I got too much to live for and a future too. But because there are times where my mom will genuinely be trifling as fuck, y'all. Like, and it's like trifling in the small ways that start to add up. Like, if y'all have dealt with people like this, then you know, like, the people that just start slipping up in small areas, and then it becomes the norm. And then, mind you, this is my mom, so it's like not much that I could do about it. But y'all, I feel like she gotta. I went to a hairstylist outside of my usual, and I like the hairstyle, but y'all, I had to ask her to fix these 3 times, and then I feel like they're still. They look cute, but. But y'all, that stressed me out. And then we had 3 hours of it. I had 3 hours left in the car, and I'm just sitting in the car mad now. And when I'm mad, I start crying, and I'm like, yo, like, y'all have ruined this. Literally ruined this. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. But we got to the hotel, and I'm here now, and they're going to get food and this and that. But it's literally just like, oh my gosh, like, y'all are just making this so difficult for no reason. And I'm telling y'all, if this happens tomorrow, I'm not. What they're going to do is help me unload the car, and I will do my door my freaking self. Because now that, like, I finally have my freedom and I can do what I want to do, and I could take myself places without having to ask somebody to go somewhere. And it's like, finally, literally finally, like, y'all cannot stop me from that. And you cannot pull me away from that either. Like, and then but I was on the phone with 2 of my friends, and one of them had made a good point, and I did kind of see this when I was in the car, but it's like, especially in the Black community too, like, a mom's way of showing that she's gonna miss you is by being mean. And I hate that it's like that, or I dislike that it's like that, but I feel like my mother is that type of woman, low key, high key. And it's just like, but it's like, I understand it, but is it excusable? No. Is that an excuse? No. Like, you're grown. You need to get yourself together. And this really ties into, like, the talk that I was having with one of my friends the other day about, like, children. Like, I find raising a child, like, the top of the top. Like, that's, like, serious, because one person could change everything. You could be a shitty parent and end up raising the next Donald Trump. Like, or you could be a great parent and end up raising New York's mayor, Mamdani. I think that's, I forgot his, oh gosh. Mayor Mamdani, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But, like, I just, like, I don't know. I guess I'm saying that because it's like, I would not treat my kids, like, with anger because I don't know how to deal with my own emotions about them growing up and becoming their own person. Like, that's just not how I would approach it. And I get it. Like, Everyone is different. But y'all, like, it is just stressful. Like, having to deal with a family that is like so anxiety inducing with a huge side of negativity. Like, y'all can't just chill. Like, you cannot just chill. Like, this whole family, it feels like my whole family runs on talking about each other. Oh my gosh, the AC just turned on. I hope that's not too loud. But like, that's literally how it feels sometimes. Like, it literally feels like my family runs on talking about each other. And I know that when I had told my mom, like, give me a break, like, her and my aunt were talking about me. Like, and that, in my future family, that shit's not gonna work. That shit's not even gonna happen. We're a family, and family does not talk shit about family, especially not the parents. I would never, ever talk about my kids to my husband. Fuck no. Especially because there are times where my mom and I will get into it, and I'll hear her talking to my other siblings or my stepdad being like, I'm sick of her shit. I'm not doing that. I'm really not. Y'all, whenever I record these videos talking about my family, like, I'm like, you know, if they see this, if my family is watching this, then this is just how I view the family. And you could be offended, but if you are offended, then that's a reflection of what I'm talking about. Because people are only mad when it's the truth, the bare fucking truth, and people actually have the balls to say shit, you know? But like, y'all, it's just, sorry, I'm fixing my septum. It's hard. It is hard. And then I was also having this conversation, y'all, my friend, and I'm just gonna say her name is Joyous. We literally like had the best conversation at Cafe Intermezzo the other day about our future and our kids and our husbands and like how we want, and like our education and how we want our established life to be. And it's just like, I'm cutting all of the generational cycles off. My kids will be set up to have a good adulthood. And I'm going to make sure that they are okay. More than okay, actually. No matter what happens. Like, literally no matter what happens. Like, I just can't. I literally just cannot. Oh, y'all, my toe just chipped. I got these stuff. Oh my gosh. That's gonna piss me off. Oh my gosh, y'all. But y'all, like, I want so much better for my family, for my future family, you know? And my family now, but it's like, these are grown adults, and I've realized that during my childhood, like, I had to walk on eggshells around my family, which has caused me to overanalyze them, and my reaction or response to that was to give and give and give to make sure that others were okay, completely overlooking me. And it's like, these are the grown adults of my family, and I just have to accept that, and I have to accept the fact that I need to work on myself so that I don't end up having kids that feel the way that I feel. You know? Like, that's not gonna cut it. Like, it's literally not gonna cut it, you know? I don't know when I'm gonna post another feminist talk video, but my last video, I did really like that, so I know it's gonna be soon, but maybe like a week or two soon, and not like a couple days soon, you know? But y'all, you know, I always like to say, but this time I'm not gonna hold your hand, because I'm cool. But like, today I had not a good day, not gonna lie. But I'm still sitting here smiling and talking myself through it to make sure that I learn from it and that I could see it for what it is, you know? And I just hope that if you're watching this, then, like, one, I always say, like, you notice the things in your life and then you start, like, actively working to approach them or change them or whatever. And it's like, I just hope that I'm inspiring people or inspiring you to not overlook the importance of asking yourself questions and basically evolving your mindset. Because I always like to say, like, the human brain is meant to keep us in our habits. No, it doesn't matter if they're bad or good. But humans, we are meant to evolve. And the only way that we could do that is to go against our brain. And that's hard. It's hard. Which is why I always say, like, you just have to notice this stuff first. Notice until you realize how big, like, it takes, how much it takes place in your life, you know? But you guys, I'm going to end the video off here. I'm honestly just chilling. I got to go take a shower and just for a bit. But thank you guys for watching. Bye!